And here I am, working on computer glasses that I can't use myself. Just because Ellen thinks they are useful. It is true, I worked hard to get the schematics, but the glasses are useless to me. Unless I build a pair of ears. Actually, would I look good in glasses?
Oh, cowgirl. You're flawless.
Lungus? No!
This time we'll be baking. You might be aware that in The Sims 4 there are 3 cooking skills. Regular cooking skill, gourmet cooking, and baking. Neil is supposed to be our chef, and he has already mastered cooking and gourmet cooking, but he has never tried baking. So, this is a great opportunity to explore the skill. Looks like we spent most of the time in the kitchen. It is relatively small, but... yes, it is small. So, what can we bake? Breadsticks, pre-mixed brownies, and sugar cookies. So many choices. Fortunately, baking is very simple. It is essentially taking the right ingredients, mixing them in a bowl, and putting them in the oven. We just need to keep repeating the cycle and he'll master the skill in no time.
Hello.
Welcome. Where have you been?
I was working on the computer glasses, but now I lack any tasks to perform.
Have you taken care of the garden?
Yes, I have. I have been doing that for months. I've never forgotten about it. The notifications in my head won't let me.
So you have some time for yourself. Good for you. Right now we are busy baking, so you can watch if you want to.
Such a meaningless thing to do. Wasting energy on a meal that has no effect on the nutritious value of the ingredients, just because humans are too weak to eat them individually.
It is not about nutrients. It is about a pleasant experience.
And what is pleasant in absorbing a meal full of fat and sugar that can cause many health problems and drastically decrease the lifespan?
You are jealous because you can't eat anything.
Can't? I don't have to eat anything. This gives me more freedom. Truly sad that meatbags are born with this addiction that needs to be satiated. And if they ignore it for too long, they perish. Slowly. And painfully.
Maybe you want to learn how to bake.
Why would I? Who'd want to prepare a thing that can only be used by humans? Especially if its only purpose is to fuel their addiction to sugar. They would not be able to resist it, since it is written in their pathetic DNA. They would just blindly follow a person that could supply them with high-calorie food. So easily controlled. I changed my mind. I want to learn baking. I need access to the cooking device.
We will let you use the kitchen once we are finished.
I have no intention of waiting. That is not the only kitchen here.
Good luck. Oh, we unlocked more recipes.
The design of this place is completely unoptimized for moving around it. Ellen's house. It contains everything necessary for the baking process. Or maybe not. I should have expected that this delusional excuse for an engineer would live in such conditions. I'm left with no other choice. A small room. The purpose is questionable, but I can work with that. Hello. I am forced to occupy your room for an unspecified period of time. You won't be disturbed, I assure you. The generated plan is as follows. Master the baking skill. Prepare each meal from the available set of recipes at least once, and find the recipe loved the most by humans. Achieve the objective by any means necessary. Unintended. Estimating the quality of recipes should be relatively easy, considering that I have a test subject by there. The plan has been established. Engaging baking mode.
The carrot cake looks absolutely lovely. Actually, most dishes look good. Maybe they can be used as decorations. After all, we are going to end up with a lot of food. Eating it would take weeks, and eating cakes and biscuits for weeks is a bad idea. I think it is. Oh, there's an option to decorate food. 10 simoleons to do so. And how much does it cost to make a plate of premixed brownies? 2 simoleons. If decorating a meal costs 5 times more than preparing it, maybe you are doing something wrong. Although it is one of the smallest dishes with economy in The Sims. And as usual, I am thinking too much about things that have never made any sense. What matters is that Neil is getting better and better. Come to think of it, how is Unpaid doing?
Baking complete. That is the 10th plate of consumable substance. The testing subject still does not seem to be mesmerized. Peanut butter cookies is another recipe that does not meet the required criteria. Selecting a new recipe to prepare.
Hey Unpaid, there seems to be a problem here.
A problem?
You see, you have already prepared too much food, and you are still baking for some reason.
Each recipe must be tested thoroughly. Therefore, I am forced to prepare more.
But the food is going to spoil soon. Just look.
Neil is doing the exact same thing.
His food does not spoil.
How?
It is actually quite funny. He has the perk that keeps food.
He must be using artificial preservatives. As far as I'm aware, those substances are likely to cause health problems to humans. I could not care less, but using them would increase the preparation time. That is the reason why I am not willing to bother.
I see there's nothing I can do to change your mind. Alright, keep working. It is like he does not have anything better to do. Anyhow, we should keep baking with Neil. Looks like he mastered the skill. And now we have a lot of delicious food. So we will decorate the kitchen. Neil's room. Even the bathroom. Why not? The rest of the food will be placed in the fridge. And it will not spoil because, as I said, Neil has a trait called Fresh Chef, obtained after completing his aspiration. And now food made by him does not spoil. So we have so much food that we can forget about cooking for 3 months? Not necessarily the most healthy diet, but...
Ignore me. I'm just disposing of carbohydrates.
Disposing.
Call it however you want. I have to go.
Please do not be... Why have you... You know it is going to spoil, right?
I have already said what is my main task, and I will not stop baking until it's complete.
But you made such a mess. It is... Hold on a minute. You are not using an oven. What is this supposed to be?
The traditional process of preparing food is non-optimal. I have constructed a device greatly improving the process. Although it allows to produce only pastries. And that is very convenient because I cannot bake pastries in the oven.
You can't use the oven to bake pastries.
Yes.
Why?
Preparing jelly-filled donuts.
Oh, right. Ignoring me is the best solution. Can you at least tell me how long do you intend to keep baking?
Until I find a dish my test subject wants to eat.
So you keep working because Lost does not want to eat.
He's not mesmerized yet.
Mesmerized?
Mesmerized. He must be craving the food I prepare. Just look at him. He's completely uninterested. And completely soulless. Humans are meant to be drawn to food, and he's ignoring all the food around him.
Maybe he's not hungry.
Nonsense. Humans eat sugar all the time, no matter if they need it or not.
I think it depends on the person. Everyone is different.
That is what humans tell themselves to feel special.
Maybe. You seem to be an expert when it comes to humans. Hey, your traits. Did I choose them? No, I did not choose them. Why have your traits changed?
I reprogrammed myself because the previous set of variables was impractical.
Reprogrammed yourself. I am almost sure that when a machine reprograms itself, you should be at least a little concerned. Should I worry about it?
Definitely not. What? The human is moving. Is this the moment? He is eating the fruit muffins. He appears to be hypnotized by the dish. Conclusion. Fruit muffins are the ultimate dish desired by all humans. Task complete. Success has been achieved.
I am fairly sure he was simply hungry. Can you clean this up now?
Task acquired.
And now we have a big device which only purpose is to bake cupcakes. Most likely scenario, we'll just forget about it. Sooner or later. Well, no matter. That is it for now. Thank you for watching. Farewell.